Aries, to your mid-month reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Hey guys, closer and closer to Christmas over here. Let's see what's going on. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, all the information is in the description area under the video and every video. So let's get in here, guys. Next couple of weeks, we'll be getting the New Year forecast out pretty soon as well. So guys, make sure that you are paying attention to watch for that. Let's see. There we go. I'm loving that. The Empress coming out with the Queen of Cups. There's something about, I just feel like there's something that's going on over here when it has to do with love. Talking about love, I do have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Could have been a little cold, a little calculated at certain times, but it does feel like this person is coming back around. Could be definitely dealing with a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but I am feeling a lot of water. I'm seeing all this water here. So you definitely be dealing with water sign, don't have to be, but we definitely have that this is starting to nurture itself, starting to come back around over here, Aries, after it felt like they were being very calculated and mischievous about certain situations. But I do feel like they want to come back and show you the love they definitely want to give to this relationship within the next few days. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. It feels like if they were breadcrumbing you before and feeling a little calculated, a little cold towards you, they're doing the 360 for sure. It's definitely a 360 to where it's like, hey, baby, how are you? You see what I'm saying? Where before it was like, like whatever, right? So I do feel like whatever's going on over here, they're taking, like I said, a 360 turn over here in the way that they're dealing with things with you. They want to show that love. They want to push that love back out at you. For some of you, could say this is manipulative move. It could be. You could say it's also very manipulative and very calculating in its own self, in its own right. Just going to depend on the person. But right now, what I'm seeing and what I'm being shown is this love move, this powerhouse kind of move towards love when it comes to the Two of Cups. They're trying to start something fresh with you. They want to get fresh with you. They want to start things that are fresh. So showing, they're going to be a little more patience. There's going to be a little more lighthearted moments coming towards you in this time of the month, in this mid-month. Yeah. You might already start seeing, as they're already starting to move towards you, more lighthearted, the harsh words going away, trying to avoid those harsh words, maybe even offering to help a little bit more than before. So, like I said, some of you are already noticing this turnaround in them. Could even be that they're listening a little more than they were listening before, because we do have the Six of Pentacles, which says, I really want to work this out with you. I really want to give to you. I want to be generous. I want to, offer help. There's going to be a lot more smiling instead of, frowning scenario. So you can, like I said, there's just this very light-hearted energy coming towards you from them, where they really want to nurture this situation and get back to they want to go from ground zero, guys. They want to start this again. This is a ground zero card, right? This is the Fool. This says everything that we had before, I want to throw it outside. I want to throw it away, and I want to start at ground zero. So you're definitely going to see them starting from ground zero. You're going to see them doing so. You might even feel like they're testing the waters a little bit over here when you have 1 foot out and 1 foot in. Maybe that's how you're feeling at this time. Maybe you're not sure exactly how to feel about this situation. So maybe you're kind of like, okay, I will... maybe a lot of you are accepting their help, right? You're allowing all of this, but you might also be kind of watching, perceiving. You are Aries, you are an observer, okay, of things. So yeah, look at this, the brand new fresh love coming back around. There could be new things that they want to take on, responsibilities that they've never taken on before, or showing that they want to help with responsibilities when they haven't been helping in a long time. So you could say, oh, you know what, it's interesting that, all of a sudden they want to come and they want to help within this situation. And if you guys know it's not love, right, then it could be just a friend. Okay. I do see love for most of you. But if you know it's just a friendship or it's something at work, like, you want to help me with this project out of nowhere, interesting, right? But I do, see you pressing forward and allowing them to do so. Like I said, I think you're also testing the waters over here, kind of watching them. It's kind of a good time to see if they really did change. Is it going to last? There's this modest energy about you when it comes to this situation. Like I said, a lot of you, I just feel like you're, kind of just kind of watching them. Okay. Let's look at finances really fast over here, guys. Finances, career, and money. We have the money action cards. So let's see what's going on. So very interesting energy coming from them. So I'll definitely be watching that. 'Tis the season, right? Okay, let's see. Money and finances, please. You got the Empress over here as the overall card. So it looks like your money is stable. And it looks like you're going to be on track for spending. Avoiding kind of impulsive buys over here, guys. Okay, do not be intimidated to enter the world of business. You've got this. Raise your awareness and think bigger if you want different outcomes. And investment, your finances are improving and expanding. Set a solid foundation and the fruits of your labor will follow, which we see that anyways with the Empress over here. Okay, so I like that. Pay attention to the bills and receipts. Take off. Things will take off quicker than you expected. Just kind of watch your bills and receipts over here, guys. Pay attention to what you're doing. Be modest within your own bank account. You know where you're going, what you're supposed to be spending. Don't let anybody else tell you what you should be spending and not spending too, because remember, you're making any kind of huge, big purchase buys that are not as essential to what it is you truly need at this time. It's probably a little unwise, right? Even though it's Christmas, but sometimes we still have to use, wise judgment in what we're making plans for, right? It's like if I know that my daughter or my son needs a computer, I'm definitely going to make that big purchase because that's essential, right? So don't let anyone try to, get you into buying, right? It's like you need a computer and not a PlayStation 5. You see what I'm saying? That's the point, right? So it's kind of like just trust in your investments, trust on what it is you need to do, and make those wise judgment calls at this time. 1441, unique skills, life goals, missions, sense of self, honesty, and important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find the true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is the right priority for you right now. And I just feel like a lot of you have been saving a lot of money doing what it is you need to do. For those of you who did buy that PlayStation 5, right, maybe you have to kind of watch, your P's and Q's, right? Because you said, I already did all that stuff. I did all my shopping. Now they're just saying at this time of look, it's almost time, right? No impulsive shopping at this time, right? It's like that's done and over with. 2323, endless cycles. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you tried and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is about passion. Then you make the change and the world follows you. So beautiful, guys. Beautiful. You guys are amazing. I just love this. It just feels like there's a big setting over here of just love, and let's just, live and let live, and, honor our loved ones and just be cool. It's just a really cool reading of, what, I don't want to fight anymore. I just want to come back and let's get these things done from a different practical standpoint, and a very loving loving, generous standpoint. And it's kind of interesting for a lot of you, you haven't seen this generous side of this person in a long time. So I think it's going to be very eye opening for you. Okay, until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.